Hello, sweetie. How was your day at school? The dinner is ready.
Hey Dad, I want to talk about I have it later.
Hey, sweetie. I'll bring you some food. Oh.
Hello everyone, the scene you just saw is very common of a family in Vietnam. The kids are burdened with academic work and lack of patience to develop social and soft skills. And now I'm going to take you inside our creative advertising for Chula. And our team is the science of the game. Let's start. Chula is a well-known brand in specializing sport equipment for table tennis and pickleball. It was founded in 1952 in Germany. In 2024, with the rise of pickleball as a phenomenon in Vietnam, Chula market its first collaboration in the market. And the ambition here is to redefine pickleball as a real sport. It's not just a passing trend. Beyond that, Chula wants to emphasize how pickleball can help children develop essential skill and character trait. So why they have to redefine Vietnamese perception about pickleball? Because in Vietnam, pickleball has often faced negative treatment. They dismiss it as a hard-paced sport because its gameplay seems simpler than other sports. The cost of pickleball is considered higher than other sports, and for many people, it has even become a trend for showing up in social media rather than a sport. Nevertheless, Chile still holds strong potential to grow in Vietnam. Despite the lack of positive sentiment, it remains one of the hottest spots in Vietnam, with more and more people are picking up every day. Vietnamese players are willing to spend big on the paddle and the chair, and Chula meet the demand by offering diverse products that suited for every style of play. Therefore, that's why Vietnam is the promising growth market for Chula.
Hi, my name is Ceci. Now I will walk you through the target audience. We're focusing on the young millennial parents aged 28 to 40, and they live in urban areas, especially big city in the like Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi City. They are upper middle class to upper class. And about psychographic, these parents deeply care about discipline, health, soft skill, and academics. And many of them feel nostalgic about sport they play growing up, like badminton, soccer, or material art. And moreover, they want their kids spend less time on screen. About behavior, they encourage outdoor sport, especially ones that build teamwork or respect. And they active on Facebook and YouTube and often use social media to research products. And moreover, Facebook ads is really influenced their buying decision. And about personal, this is her 35 years old. She lives in Ho Chi Minh City and has a 7 years old. She played badminton growing up and she do value sport, but she is very skeptical about the trendy ones and she's really wondering if they are beneficial or not. Key insight for these parents, they care about more than just academic and they want their kids to be healthy and they see sports as a way to build real life skills.
Hi, I'm Dolly, and now I'm going to walk you through our creative idea. It's come from the thought of pickleball is not just a new sport, it's an extra subject at school, outside of classroom. Through play, kids can learn focus, teamwork, and resilience naturally while having fun. We call our big idea the science of the game. Why? Because pickleball is not just hitting the ball back and forth. It's have calculation, strategy, and logic just like all the science subjects at school. The difference is kids learn by playing, and that makes it so exciting. Our key message for parents is simple. With Chula, children gain skill beyond what school can offer. The sport may be new, but the skill it builds, respect, teamwork, and focus are timeless. In ideation, we connect pickleball with familiar science icons like DNA, proton, and molecule. These are things kids and parents already know from textbook. By connecting them with sport, we create contracts, learning by playing and playing while learning. We apply two creative techniques, metaphor and symbolic. With metaphor, we use in colorful visual and science meets sport imagery to attract attention and guide decision. In symbolic, the racket represents for physical growth. DNA and molecule stand for the knowledge in distant meanings. And altogether, they create a strong message for parents that pickleball support holistic development. Our visual follow a clear flow. Headlight at the top, key visual in the center, and logo at the bottom. Bright color and simple animation make the ads more appealing for both children and parents. In palette, we're using both playful color like red, yellow, and purple, aligned with the Jula's brand. In font, we're using Orbitron Regular. This font looks sporty and modern and formal enough to speak to parents. Last but not least, for my part, the tone of voice. Simple words for parents, always highlighting the benefits for their child. Confidence, positive and inspiring, so pickleball is not just a sport, but a pathway to grow.
Now I'm full and I'm going to following up with you guys to the rest of the presentations. And first, let's talk about the mind mapping process. In this stage, we dig deeper into the why. We keep asking ourselves, how can we frame pickleball in a way that parents value, but also give children an excitement about the sport? The answer to this question lies to the way that we have to connect pickleball to something that is closely tied to child development, and in this case, school subjects. This allowed us to highlight both the fun and the key learning benefits from the sport, and from here, we started to develop our core idea for the campaign, pickleball as the science of the game. Now coming up to the sketching process. This stage we're exploring how scientific symbols such as the DNA, proton, and the molecules can visually emerge with the images of pickleball. The goal of this stage was to resonate every element so that it can shape the message clearer to our target audience. And in this slide, you can see how the concepts are displayed on Facebook carousel ads. Each card carries a very strong and clear message to the target audience. The first one is like a proton, timelessly positive. The second one is the foundation every child deserves. And the last one, the DNA your child was born to grow with. These visual elements and designs connects seamlessly, creating a journey that communicates both emotional and logical value to the target audience. Okay, and those explorations have led us to three distinct visual executions. The first one is the DNA, which represents for the growth and the potential of their children. The next one is the molecule, representing for the strong foundation that the sports can offer to their children. And the last one is the proton, symbolizing for the timelessness and the positivity that the sport brings to their children. Together, these design forming a visual system that blends both education and entertainment, appealing to both parents and children. Now, coming up to the storyboard. Our storyboard transformed the proton concepts into a 6-second bumper ad. The first two scenes started with the impact between the ball and the paddle. Next, the two balls will start to flying around the paddles and eventually turns into a proton shape. Lastly, scenes number 5 and 6, ending with Jula's logo and tagline, the science of the game. This makes the ads become short, but also very memorable and highly adaptive to digital platforms. Now, in this slide, we will discuss why will this ad work and why is it creative. First, because it taps into a very strong insight. Vietnamese parents are often worried for their children that they may not be able to balance between schoolwork and entertainment, which eventually will lead to the lack of socializing and soft skills. Next is, let's talk about the design. The design is balanced between empathy and positivity, with Jula's logo appear just enough to make it feel like a partner to every home. And lastly, the contrast between school subjects and sports are very strong, enough to push for behavior changes from parents, children, families, as we tell them to look at pickleball as not just entertainment, but as an opportunity for their child to grow. And finally, that is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, sweetie, look what I got you.
What is that? Peekaboo paddle. What is it for?
my God, look at our daughter. I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I haven't seen her like this for a while.
Okay, and thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jula,
Jula, for this
excellent
excellent
campaign.
campaign.